Alrighty, guys and gals, welcome back. Guess what time it is? You know what time it is. What time is it, E? I'm telling you right now. It's the Ironman challenge time.
How are you?
That is our current Ironman. What's the Ironman challenge? The rules should be above my enormous head. Probably, maybe. Hair looks great, Eric. I look like fucking alfalfa. There. Alrighty, let's get into it. Crank that music down a little bit there. This episode, we are in Dustwallow Marsh, as you can see, and we're going to be trying some of these turtles here. These things hit really hard, and they have a lot of health. We'll see how we do here. Hope you guys and gals are doing well. Oh, man. I don't think I can do this. We'll see how it goes. We're going to have to use Seal of Light, obviously, here. Get close enough to this thing to pull it. Anyway, we're currently level 38. Working our way to 40. That's the short-term goal. We'll get summon Warhorse, or whatever it's called, the Paladin mount. Excuse me. Do they have any abilities? Doesn't say that they do. Doesn't mean that they don't. I'm going to have to heal up here, I think. Nice full heal. Does that stay on? Of course it does not stay on. Alright, this is doable. They don't really have any abilities, which is nice. I can't stand the sound of that water effect that Blizzard put in there. Turtle meat. Delicious. Excuse me. What are you drinking, Big E? Budweiser? No, way douchier than that. It's a Monster Energy drink. I fool myself and say it's not that bad because there's zero sugar. But you know what it's in place of that zero sugar? Some horrible chemical that sweetens it up. Pour that right down my fat face. I need a little bit of energy, I guess. I don't know. It's false energy, man. It's just a shot of caffeine. This drink, it's about, for me, it's like 3 servings. My schedule got flipped over here. I got up at the crack of 2 p.m. today. That's right. 2 p.m. Like a rock star. I binge watched a little bit of my girlfriend. She keeps saying how good the series Alien Earth is. And I looked into it. It didn't seem like it was going to be for me. I watched 3 episodes. I liked the first episode. Second episode's okay. They kind of lost me in the third episode. I kind of lost... I mean, I'm still going to give it a shot. But, yeah, I don't know. I'll try to hang in there. I gotta tell you, the opening sequence, man, it's just directly... I guess that was the intention, but it is just a direct ripoff from the '78 film. like the original film. Like, just complete frame by frame. I guess it's they're paying homage to the original. I don't know, man. I'm pretty hard to please when it comes to movies and shows or books, whatever, whatever I'm doing. Yeah, I'm a pretty tough customer. Have you gotten one tongue? Okay. This can be pretty grindy. Where are my turtles at, man? Let's see if we can spot. There is an elite shark that swims. I don't know his patrol, but I know that he swims up and down this coast right here because I've seen it. So if you're out here going between the island here to these murlocs, just be careful. I don't think it's like a rare. It's not a rare elite, but it is a skull elite. Which means it has the gold dragon portrait, Apparently there's a difference between a rare mob, which is just a silver dragon here that I have put on my character, an elite mob, which is a golden dragon, and then a rare elite. I read, I think it was online in a forum, that there's some kind of difference between the dragons, and I'm going to try to notice it next time we see. I guess because I'm that kind of nerd. I don't know. Damn it. The seal fell off there. Yeah, this is pretty grindy doing it this way, but it's the only way we can do it with the seal of light here. Let's get healed up. The turtle meat we can probably sell. There's a recipe for it. I didn't pick up cooking and fishing on this particular character simply because, well, we can heal ourselves, right? We're a healer as well, so it's something I typically do on a hunter so I can feed my pet or whatever. But it's good to pick up the fishing for the floating wreckage. I know I say that shit all the time. Big scary spider up there, man. Anyway, we've finished up Fright Night on the Fright Night series, which was the game we were playing. It's called Visage. I enjoyed it. Really freaky game. Really well done. Probably going to be waiting until the end of the month. I think there's a game called Alien Rogue that it's coming out. I want to play. I love the Alien series. We played one Alien game on the channel, I believe. Can't remember which one. I've not played all of them. Get a heal off here. Or I might wait till October because we've got Little Nightmares 3 coming out. We played the first two games. I loved them. Really fun, creepy little games there. This island over here, I think this is the island, full of elites. It's kind of weird. I think in TBC, no, not TBC, it might be Cataclysm or something. I can't remember. You get a quest to actually like fly over that island. So I don't actually know what's there now. This island here, Alcaz. Guess it's play on Alcatraz Island. Well, not a play on it, but you know what I mean. I'm gonna have to switch over to water. I can't take too much of that shit. They just make them too sweet, man. I don't know what the... They're just too fucking sweet. It's like everything in the United States. You got to go out of your way to find something that's not, you know, ridiculously sweet. If it says zero sugar, it's going to be sweeter than it would be with sugar in it. It seems like, right? Okay. How are we doing here? 2 tongues? Yes. Oh, there's different... We got different turtles here? We do. So there's tortoises and spike shells. Okay. Gotcha. I don't really know what the difference is between the two. Spike shell. There's a tortoise. Oh, these have... Oh, the tortoises are lower level. I think that's all. A little easier to deal with. They're not hostile, so you don't really have anything to worry about on this beach until you get down here where the murlocs start popping up. It's actually up here, like around this corner here. Alright, I've got to heal up here. Let's get Judgment back up. So, We Happy Few I brought back to the channel. I ran into a spot where it was just full of bugs. It was really frustrating. I couldn't really play the game. So I called it quits, and then I brought it back because there were just a handful of people watching it. You know, that's good enough for me, man. This is a small channel. So, let me see. Is it out yet? It might be out by the time this video comes out. Anyway, there's like Act 1, and Act 2. I don't know if there's an Act 3. It's basically you finish a storyline as one character in the game, and then you play another character. I didn't know that was a thing. So I finished up Arthur's story. I didn't really do a whole bunch of the side quests. I just pretty much did the main storyline quests. And we got to a point, and now we're playing as Sally in the game. But I don't know if I'm going to play... I don't know if I'm going to continue to play as Sally. Whoops. That's not what I wanted to do there. It's an interesting game. Not probably the least viewed game on the channel right now. It's, you know, it's out of left field. You know, the channel is pretty much Warcraft. But I like putting variety on the channel. Personally, you know, for me, I love survival horror games, and that's why I have the Fright Night series. Those don't get a lot of views either, but I don't really care too much. I've got to do some stuff that, you know, that I like as well, even if nobody's watching. And the Mage, still kicking on the Mage as of this recording, and we're going to be going into Wailing Caverns. I might get in there today. Well, for me, today is Friday the 12th. You guys will see it in a couple of days from now, which won't make any sense because when you see it, it's going to be that day. And this is in the past. Missed opportunity for a chest right here, Blizzard. Just saying. Murlocs start popping up over here. We can pick up a quest to kill Murlocs to get their heads for the ogre. He loves him some Murloc heads, apparently. It's bone-in Murloc heads. I got a family member who's a YouTuber. Michael Chavez is his name, or Mike Chavez. The guy's a really amazing cook. But he's got a channel. I think it's called Cooking and Fishing with Mike Chavez, or Cooking and Fishing with one or the other. You guys are. He does a lot of cooking, like on the grill. He's got all kinds of equipment. I don't know anything about cooking, man. I don't know shit. But I just watched him. He did some pork chops, like thick pork chops, on a charcoal grill with, like, he put something called peach wood. I think it gives flavor. I'm not sure. I asked him, see if he responds. But so he's the husband of my Aunt Sherry. But, you know, he's been Uncle Mike. He's been in the family since as long as I can remember. But anyway, it's if you guys are into cooking, check them out, man. Let me actually see what it is. I know I got it right. I need to. I think I got the order of the words wrong. Where's he at here? It's Fishing and Cooking with Mike Chavez. I'm going to share my screen here. Give him a shout out here. There he is right here. Yeah. Yeah, this guy, excellent fisherman, I suppose, but amazing cook. And I just watched, I watched this one right here. Yeah, he does, like, he has one of these girls. He cooks inside too, but he does a lot of stuff. Oh, look at this. Barbecue pork and beef pan pizza. Holy shit. Yeah, check him out. If you guys are, if you guys are into cooking and all that. Let me get back here. I'm auto-targeting out here, spamming it just so I can see if the shark's out there. I think he's got a super long patrol. Yep. All right, I got to be careful up here with these Murlocs, man. I do not want to pull... We don't want to pull two of anything, really. It'd be very difficult, if not impossible, for us to handle. I mean, we're so squishy, man. So when I go to Stranglethorn Vale, if you guys have been watching, I go to Westfall, right? Because it's easier to get into Northern Stranglethorn Vale. It's quicker than going to Booty Bay. But there's a chest in a house, like, on my way over that bridge that I get. They're like low-level gray mobs. And just trying to get those two mobs down, I'm like half health. It's ridiculous, man, how squishy we are. If I could put the judgment on two mobs, we might be able to do, we might be able to take on two. Because we get the heal effect, right? Never mind. That doesn't make... Never mind. That wouldn't work because it was pointed out to me. This works when I attack. Not... They don't heal us when they attack. That's right. I had to read it like 25 times. Because of the way it's worded. I just couldn't... It just wasn't making sense. I had to break the sentence down. We got over there, Firefin Snapper. Look at these bastards over here. All kinds of disgusting shit they can do. Heal, lightning bolts, fungus, disease. No thanks. Back up, man. You're too close. Like, I'm not backing up. You back up. You can usually get him to back up if you get close enough to him. But he's not doing it. Shit. There he goes. He backed up a little there. Let's make him back up again. Submit. He didn't want to do it. I need some kind of ranged weapon. I don't think I can use guns as a paladin. If these were undead, I could use exorcism. It's a ranged ability. But as you know, turtles aren't undead, are they? I'm going to take a moment after we get this turtle down here. I've got to go get some water. Whoops. Oh, these are the spider eyes. Come on, man. All right. All right. Think I'm safe here? I'll be right back. Alrighty. Yeah, I'm actually not much, like, I don't really like pork. Not like a pork dude. But look, seeing those pork chops you made, I was like, give me that. Oh, no. That's how you do hardcore right there. You have a level 60 following you. Oh, man. Well, they're heading back up the beach. Are they actually? Oh, they're actually not. They're heading off. All right, well, I'm assuming they've killed the turtles down here. Yeah. All right, our best bet is to head back, and hopefully these have respawned back this way. We can also go turn this quest in. Jarl needs eyes. And I might do the follow-up. We'll see. Da 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 dee da. Da da dee 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 da da da. You coming all the way back? Yikes, man. Come on, dude. Okay, let's get the hell out of this water. Yeah, I've never really been, I think it's like, I'm not interested in cooking, I think is why, you know, I'm not good at it. Because I've never really tried. You know, I can read directions off a box. and put something in the oven from frozen. But I've never, I've never made anything from scratch, you know? Die. Ooh, man. Alright, we're halfway here. I'm trying to think if I've ever, like, what's the most, like, for me, what's the most exotic thing I've ever made? I literally can't think of anything. I mean, this is going to sound ridiculous, but I think, like, the most complicated thing I've ever done is maybe make a cake. You know, from a mix in a box where I'm just adding the egg and milk and whatever else goes in that thing. And probably only done that one time. I eat a lot of fish, like, but I just use the air fryer. Right? Put it in the air fryer. I put, like, I season it or whatever. I put some, got different, you know, seasons. You know, like garlic and herb and lemon pepper, like, you know, shit like that. I pretty much cook everything in the air fryer. Except for things you can't cook in the air fryer. I like scrambled eggs. Hard-boiled eggs you can put in the air fryer. Works out really nice, too. I love that air fryer, man. I got it as a Christmas present from my landlord a couple years back. It's been great. Oh, man, we just get wrecked here, man. This is ridiculous. It's over a minute to get one of these down. That's kind of stupid. My girlfriend, she's a good cook. She doesn't think that she is, but I think she is. Everything she has ever made is, I think, is delicious. I mean, you know, I don't know. I'm probably not hard to please, but still, she cooks a lot of things from scratch, and I mean, a lot of it probably has to do with the seasoning that you use or whatever sauces and stuff like that. She makes some really healthy stuff too. But I went over night before last. We had date night. But she was worn out. We were both kind of tired. Neither one of us were very hungry. So I stopped on the way over. I got her a bottle of wine. I don't drink, but I got her a bottle of wine. And we had a gluten-free, like, supreme pizza. Wasn't too bad. Like, thin crust. And I picked up some mochis. These things called mochis. If you've never had mochi, They're like ice cream balls, man. Get some next time you're at the grocery store. They've got some stupid-ass flavors. I like basic flavors, man. You know, chocolate, vanilla, strawberry. But they've got some stupid flavors. But it's really good. I don't know what the outside is made of. I think it's like some like rice. It sounds weird, but they're really good. Anyway, I got those for her. Left them over there. We just sat and chatted. We usually play cards or something, or some other kind of like little game. But she's going out of town. She's leaving tomorrow. And she's going to be gone for like a week and a half. You can run up this beach several times trying to get this quest done. Boy, man. Will we get lucky with the turtles on this side of the beach? Do we have to turn around again? Gonna fall off? Nope. Just got it. And taking some supplements. One of these acts like a statin. It helps with bad cholesterol, and I think it might contribute to lowering if you've got high blood pressure. It's red yeast rice with CoQ10 and niacin. Oh my god, man. Fuck. I fucking hate it. I hate it when that seal falls off. And it's partially because I stopped to heal there. But I take two of these pills twice a day. I also take chelated magnesium. That helps with the absorption of magnesium. I've got fish oil, but I eat quite a bit of fish. So if you eat fish on a regular basis, you don't need a fish oil supplement, right? So, but sometimes I change it up, you know, eat like fish every day or whatever. So I'll go between, you know, chicken, turkey, and shit like that. I take creatine powder as well. That's because I work out every day, and it has many benefits for building and maintaining muscle, also recovery. But it can dehydrate you. You gotta make sure you drink plenty of water. I say water specifically. Fuck, man. It's a battle. Like, every fucking fight is a battle. All right. got some frog stew there. Guess we could eat that. Not sure why that's not... Oh, I know why that's not keybound anymore. Because I use that for purify. I don't really need that as... I can just click the button. Hold on, guys. I'm going to reset this key binding here. My drink, whatever I'm drinking is always Shift W, and my whatever I'm eating is always Shift E. If anybody cares. Usually it's a buff food would be in the slot, though. You know, something that gives us some stamina and spirit. But this is the Ironman challenge, and we can't have outside buffs. Well, let me pop some pills. Yeah, these tortoises are way easier to get down. God, what a terrible drop rate, man. Get a little heal here. Make a little love, get down tonight. Had a visit from my landlord last night. Well, her and her daughter came over earlier in the day. I love her daughter. She just turned 6. She's so cool and chill. Her and her mom they're just alike. They're just very, both very... Oops. I got an Amber Alert program here. I used to set up computers for the Amber Alert program when it was just being formed. The National Center for Missing and Exploited Children. I worked a contract. I talked about it before. It's one of the most enjoyable jobs I ever did. But anyway. Yeah, they stopped by. I've got an arcade game in here. I think I told you guys about it. Oh yeah, I did a little video on it. I bought it from eBay. Wasn't working. And I got it working. It was just a power switch. It was loose. They're worth like $400 or $500, and this one is in like mint condition. It's brand new. But anyway, she comes over and hangs out, and she likes to look at. I've got some shrimp and some snails in a pretty big tank over here. Got like live plants and rocks and some driftwood and stuff in there. Well, not driftwood per se, but really healthy tank. I put Indian almond leaves in it, which helps the pH of the water. It's also food for the fish and the shrimp as well. So. But she likes looking in there. And I got to heal here, man, because we're missing getting dodged too many times. Fell off twice. So anyway, she came back later in the evening. We just hung out and talked. She talked about, I think she wanted to vent a little bit. She's a friend of mine, my landlord. We talked about, she had a pretty sad thing happen. She had to go back home. Her cousin committed suicide, and I know about shit like that. But yeah, it was nice just to kind of just chill, and we just had some like music on. We were just chatting. I don't do that very often with, well, with anybody. I talk with Heather, you know. Really the only two people I talk to, though, pretty much. You're like in person, you know. Two more tongues. It's going to take the entire episode to get it done. All right, one more. We have to go back up the beach here. See if he's got it. Come on, man. God damn. Stupid. Oh, that's frustrating. About halfway, 39, which is going to be great because the first thing we're going to do is put this great axe on. It's a whole lot more damage.
Skillfully done.
All right, we did it. Let's get the hell out of here. Let's go see Jarl. Let's get to the road here. Spider up there, stealthed. Yeah, man, I hate being on like a night, like where I'm just like up all night. I can't stand it. It just, it happens to me all the time. My schedule just like, it's so strange. It keeps, it's like I just keep moving around the clock, and eventually I'll be back on like a normal schedule, and then that'll last for, 3-4 weeks, and then I have such trouble sleeping. And I don't take electronics to bed. I don't do that anymore. I just read books. I'm an avid reader. I read a lot. Sometimes I'm reading 2 different books at one time. Yikes. I'm reading a great book right now. I'm really into it. called All the Colors of the Dark or something like that. But I've always had trouble sleeping, and I don't take sleeping aids. I have melatonin, which it helps a little bit, but I think what happens is your body kind of gets used to it.
See you later. Have a good one.
No, I don't have your blade.
Safe travels.
Oh, I guess I picked up that quest. I did. So I think what we have to do, the gnome, you go see him, and then he wants you to get a few items for him. Let's hearth back here. And then he makes the blade, and then you bring it to Jarl. Let's go see what he wants. I can't remember.
Hello.
Here's your forked tongues.
See you around. Safe travels.
Pristine crawler legs, you say? Are you willing to travel? Oh, this is Swamp of Sorrows. I guess I'll pick that up.
See you around.
I don't know if we'll do it. Am I doing okay on drinks? Let's get a few more drinks. We go through them like candy here.
Step on up.
I did step on up. That spider meat might sell there. Turtle meat should sell. This is the same turtle meat you need in South Shore. Yeah, you can get it here as well. So you can have that one. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4.
See you later.
See you later, alligator. All right, let's go see the dome here. I've got a scratch on my glasses. It's like up in the corner, and it catches the reflection of these lights, and it's so fucking annoying. Oh. Wait, what? I thought this was the dude, man. A Moonsteel Broadsword? So this, if you read this quest, this is from Slingblade. Oh, a blacksmith. Hold on, what now?
What can I do for you? See you later.
I buy and trade.
I know that you do.
Have a good one.
A blacksmith in town? Okay, I don't know. I gotta look that up, I guess, because I thought you talked to that gnome there. Unless there's like another blacksmith around here? I don't see anything on the map, though. Alright, I'll figure that out, I guess. There's a Boyer. Alright, I'm not sure. I could have swore we would just talk to that gnome there. What are these pimps up to? Red team captain? Look at this. There's probably references to stuff, and I don't know enough lore about Warcraft to know what the hell that is. All right, well, maybe I'll maybe look that up and see how much of a pain in the ass it is. But I guess we're going to wrap this one up. Let's take our favorite seat over here. We like this one right here. All right, ladies and gentlemen, thanks for hanging out with me for a little bit today. I do appreciate it. You guys and gals take care. Ironman and myself will catch you in tomorrow's episode.
Till we meet again.
Peace.
Misty.